How to convert file data to plain hex. How to easily convert to, from plain machine-readable hexadecimal data, without any padding/offset/character view, with XDD or hexdump. I'm tired of digging of some special format strings, and finding out that it suddenly starts wrapping lines after n characters or skip lines, or writing Perl one-liners every time. Why is it not as simple as base 64/base 64D?
If you get tired of writing this every time, create an alias.
How to easily convert to, from plain machine-readable hexadecimal data. In brief. Explanation. This writes a hex encoding of the data in test.txt into new file test.hex. The P or plain option makes XXD use plain hex format with no spaces between pairs of hex digits, i.e. no spaces between byte values. This converts ABC to a 61626320414243. Without the P, it would convert the text to a 16-bit word-oriented traditional hexdump format, which is arguably easier to read but less compact and therefore less suitable as a transmission format and slightly harder to reverse. This uses the R or revert option for reverse operation. The plain option is used again to indicate that the input hex file is in plain format. I make the output file name different from the original file name so we can later compare the results with the original file. The diff command outputs nothing. This means there is no difference between the original and reconstituted file contents. I'm tired of digging of some special format strings. Use alias or declare functions in your .profile to create mnemonics so you don't have to remember or dig about in man pages. Or just remember plain and revert. Wrapped output. Yes, there are new line characters in the output. You want to avoid that. You can use the C or calls option to specify how long you want the output lines to be to attempt to avoid line wrapping of the output. C0 gives the default length and the man page suggests 256 is the limit, but it seems to work beyond that. The WC word count command tells us how many lines, words and characters are in each file. So 121 lines, 880 words, 4603 bytes of ASCII text were encoded as one line of hex digits.
Here is the version using OD utility, part of Corudel's package.
If you want to support the channel, please consider liking and subscribing.